family friend of mine, which is a great engineer, Ben Moore, came and saw us one night, which actually worked on some of your older stuff.
It was here. It was here where he came and saw us.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. And he worked with Martin before. Came out, and he's friends with John and John Reese, that is. And John got word of our band and was interested in doing a record with us. And we were stoked, honored, pumped. And so we got together and did it at the Singing Serpent Studios down in Kensington. And did the tracking there and finished the vocals and the other stuff, theremins and whatever, harmonica and stuff at John's studio. And just the way it came together was great. It was an honor working with John. It was a lot of fun. He taught us a lot. I felt that we all felt that it gelled well. And it was just weird how it all came about. It was pretty fucking cool.
Well, how John recorded us was really cool because when we first met with him, he wanted to record us. You know, we are a '60s, rock revival kind of garage rock band. But John thought that we had some good songs, and he told us that he wanted to record us directly to 8-track, which is very old school, no overdubs. Put us all in a room together, and just mic'd everything. The mics were bleeding. So what you hear on the record are complete passes of the song. There's no yeah. There's no Pro Tools. There's no editing. It was basically we just had to do it till we got it right. Which so you can let them in. So it was a good process. It was challenging, but it was a lot of fun. We basically made our record in about 6 days, and we're really proud of it. And it's a great snapshot, a great representation of.
Let's not mince words. It's a great record. It's a great record.
It's like a layer cake.
It's a layer cake of sonic goodness.
Okay, we better let them in because they really.
You guys want to
drummer becoming the band.
I don't know. It was his idea.
Sorry, joking. So I'm gonna write a set list for the show that we're about to play. Very important part of the process, so we know what we're doing.
So important that we forgot it.
So important that we're doing it now. A few minutes before we go on. Jesse, what's the first song gonna be?
The first song is going to be All Day and Night.
All Day and Night. That's a good choice. It's a Rip Roar. It's a dance. It's dance and roll. What do you call it? Rock? I don't even know what to call it. But it's chock full of rock and roll goodness. Very old school style song.
Is it GHT or IGHT?
It's IGHT normally. I'm writing in shorthand though because it's a set list. Good. Looking out. The next song we're gonna do is called No Judge, No Jury. This is a fan favorite. Jesse.
No judge, man. Don't judge me.
Jesse here sings lead on this song, but it's still good. It's still good in spite of that. Mark, what's song 3 gonna be?
Song 3 is going to be, how about Running Over Backwards?
That's a great idea.
Is that a fan favorite too, Will?
They don't dislike it.
This didn't happen to me because it's another song that I sing.
So it's okay. So I suggest the next song, Will, would be This House, because you sing it, that's just going to drive it home. Yeah.
I gotta tell you, this song, This House, it's a barn burner. It doesn't get any more ridiculously rockin' than that.
It's an instrumental, but
Every band needs a song. Every band should write a song about just how hard they rock. It's a very 70s thing to do, so we decided to do something.
Hey, don't forget about those of All That Trouble.
That's right. So Cuz has hit on something. The next song after This House is called High, Low, and In Between. And actually, if I may give a little shout out, I stole the title from a Townes Van Zandt album, which Townes Van Zandt has nothing to do with this band. He was a country songwriter, but he's just one of my favorite songwriters, and I just thought that was a cool title. So we stole it because you're allowed to do that with titles. Plenty of bands use the same titles all over the place. So High, Low, and In Between.
There should be a good one after that.
brand new one?
Why not? Let's get crazy tonight.
Just
They
wrote
gave-
it yesterday.
They gave us Pabst Blue Ribbon. You never know what's gonna happen. That shows class.
Yesterday was written.
So
Yesterday.
we're gonna get to a point here where I had an idea for the name of the song, and I think it should be called Blind Faith
Why, Bill?
because of the lyrics.
What happens when I hang out on the set list and we call it something other than what we've been calling it the whole time?
Fan argument.
There's
Fan
one
argument
thing I've
right
never
now.
underestimated, Mark, and it's your intelligence. So I know you'd be able to figure it out.
So, Will not only steals song titles from other artists, but he steals band names for song titles too. You know what? Tonight, let's call it Go Believe, and after tonight, we'll call it Blind Faith. I'm a simple man.
Didn't we talk about the blind faith thing later?
Oh, for
Yeah.
fuck's sake.
We'll argue off camera.
You thought he could get it by. You thought he could get it by on us.
So Go Believe, the brand new song. And then after that, we're going to do a song called 21.
21 sounds good.
We did have some calls from some of the Indian casinos because it's about the blackjack. You know, so maybe, you might see this in the next ad for Siquan.
Let's hope so.
Not
VA
really.
hospital in a nice place.
There we go.
VA hospital really strong.
After that, we got another fairly new song. Another danceable number. The girls like this one. We call it Do It Again. Because we can't all do it more than once in a night, the girls do like us.
You want to change that to Dirk Diggler?
I don't know if I feel comfortable with that.
That's not what you said last time.
What's next?
You tell me, Mark.
Oh man, I have no idea. What's next, cuz?
Do It Again falls into Angels of Altamont, I think. Angels
This
of
is a great
Altamont.
song, Angels of Altamont, because this might be, if there's a classic Shaky Forest song, one that we kind of built our sound, our repertoire on.
Yeah, the very
This
first
person
song
we wrote, and if we may tip that to Jesse, it was Jesse's riff that we built the song on. A great, great barn burner rock and roll riff that the genius Bond over there wrote the lyrics to.
That Jesse delivers in such fine fashion.
Yeah, I'm pretty illiterate, so I just...
Jesse,
you knew how to spell it.
I do know how to spell night.
Jesse actually didn't learn to read or write till he was 19, and he's only 20 and a half now, so that's trying to say. So our last song of the set is going to be called Devil May Care, because we're that kind of band. We like to have a song with angels in the title, roll into a song with devil in the title. Yeah, I wrote the words to this one. We all came up with the music, and it's basically sort of about sex and drugs and urban lifestyle, and comparing that to sort of the temptation of the devil, essentially. Very simple, very rock and roll, but we like it, and it's another fan favorite. Jesse, what did your dad say about this one?
You just said it's got a real good groove, and I feel the same. And this song's really special to us, just in a way that I believe this is the first song that we really hammered out. I mean, Angels of Altamont.
That's the first song we wrote together.
But Devil May Care was kind of like he had the lyrics and he did that song as a what do they call it?
Solo?
A solo artist. Thank you. But it kind of shaped it into the song. It's Shaking Forest, and it was pretty trippy. It was seeing it come to life. I went, whoa! And I remember too.